Hey, do you think we should order some extra Teflon seals for this transmission?
Why would we need extra seals for this transmission?
You're right. What could go wrong?
Alright, welcome back to Ugly Truck. We're going to get this 4L60E put back together today, so let's get started on it, alright?
Let's do it.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do to get this thing going is we have to get this pump situated or cleaned up and everything done on this pump to make sure that all we have to do when we get everything else put back together is just slip this in the transmission.
Sweet.
Okay? But we have to do it without anything else in the transmission.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And I'll show you why here in just a second. You don't have to, but this is the way I do it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the seal for the front pump, I kind of already took it out, but most of them I can just grab them with my fingernails and pull them out. If not, you can stick a flat screwdriver in there and pry them a little bit, but they usually come out really easy. So hang on to that though.
Okay.
All right, so let's get this pump in good shape to go, okay?
Okay.
So, in our first video, we did take it apart and we looked and made sure it wasn't worn. And it's not. It looks really good. The fluid in this transmission looked pretty nice. And all the bushings and bearings in it look pretty nice also. Okay?
Okay.
So what we have to do is get it cleaned up and put it back together. Alright?
Yeah, that part's fun.
Yeah. But this time we'll do it nicely and we'll have it together for its last time, alright? Somebody asked about whether or not I was going to take that valve out and this valve out also. And I'm not going to because this thing was in really nice shape. The fluid looked really good. If it had really bad fluid in it, and if this filter, there's a filter somewhere. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll get that out. Look at that filter, but I think it's going to be fine. So I'm not going to mess with those.
I think there's like pressure valves or something.
Yeah, some kind of valve.
Release valve.
Right. All right. So there's the screen, you know, and there's nothing in it. It looks really nice. There's a couple little pieces in there, but it's not full of junk, so
Okay.
that's fine. So, what am I going to do at this point? I'm just going to brake clean it off. We'll blow it off, and we'll lubricate it and assemble it. The front pump, it'll get a new seal put on the front. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll have to take that piece off and hammer the seal off, but other than that, we'll do the same thing. We'll brake clean that up nicely and get it cleaned up, okay?
Okay.
So, here we go.
Here we go. Ripley, why don't you go somewhere else? Can you move? Go somewhere. Go somewhere. Now she's mad. Ripley.
Okay. How's that look?
Sweet.
Here, let's take the seal out of here first, okay?
Okay.
Do that. Use the biggest pry bar you can find. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I do it the same way that I would if I was doing it with it on the transmission. Okay? Because that is just what I'm used to. Peel it back a little bit. that baby to flip up out of it. Okay.
Sweet.
Alright. There you have it. I'm gonna throw all my used parts down there.
Okay.
We're gonna go through about 10 gallons of brake clean on this. Oh, I just sprayed my Diet Coke.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Good for your immune system.
Look okay?
Sweet.
Alright. Now all of our pieces. Same thing. That. These. How many of those are there total?
I have no idea.
45.
Oh. Dangerous game.
Huh?
It's a dangerous game right there.
Yeah. Already ruined the glove. Alright, so if the fluid was bad in this thing, we would potentially just be replacing the pump anyway. Everything looks real good on it still, so I already took the filter seal out of it. Goes in that one.
Okay.
Alright. It just pries out with a screwdriver. It only goes together one way, really. Even the plastic piece in here, it only goes in one spot. Alright, so there I have it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so it's got one of these underneath it.
Okay.
Keeps the veins centered,
Oh, I see.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take it. Give her some transmission fluid. Do this, it'll stick to it better. Okay, we're all done.
That's it.
Good. So I'm gonna throw the vanes back in, but I want to make sure that they're riding the same direction that they were before. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's one vane that it'll have the same look on each end. Okay. And then on the other one, you can see it has little marks on each side. Okay.
Ah, I see.
All right. So I want to just take and put the vein that doesn't have any marks on each side. That one goes to the outside. All right.
Okay.
That's just part of my craziness. They would probably work no problem the other way, but that's the way they were when we took them out. So that's the way I'm going to put them back in. Okay.
Yeah, that's the way it's used to.
Yeah.
Used to riding.
Right. So just like a lifter on a camshaft, you know.
Yeah.
It's used to that way, and that's what we're going to do. Okay. That one, and all right. So there you have it.
Yay.
Okay. And if you turn it, those others will fall into their spot, be flush, you know,
Yep.
because it's perfectly flat right there. All right. Give everything a good amount of oil. Okay. So that's it for the pump, except for bolting it together. All right. Yeah. All right. So I do it this way. I did make some marks, lined it up with the filter, that one, and that one, all right?
Okay.
So I made a mark there and I made a mark there just to make it a little easier for me. And I lift it up to it. All right, so I'm not gonna tighten these down, okay?
Okay.
I'm just gonna run them down so it holds it together. Got my glove again. And the reason I'm not tightening it down is because this thing, you see how much movement there is?
Oh, yeah.
All right, it all has to be lined up. Okay?
Okay.
All right, but I have the bolts holding it together, okay? So it's not, all those veins aren't gonna fall apart. But there is a bunch of movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how you could do that would be with like a giant hose clamp that you put around there.
Oh, yeah.
And you tighten it up and it lines it up with that. But usually I don't have the right tool for something, you know, so I have to figure out a way to do it. And I'll show you how I do it.
Okay.
Okay? We'll put the front seal on it. We'll put the Teflon seals on it right before we assemble it, okay?
Okay.
So we won't need this any longer. We'll put a new one of these in.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Right? New one? Okay. So we'll put that in our pile of parts. And the way I do it is I use the transmission housing. Okay? And it has a stepped housing in it, so it only goes in one way, so you can't put it in upside down and tighten these bolts. It just doesn't work. So what I do is I put it together, the filter faces straight down, okay?
Okay.
So it's gonna go in right there, okay?
Ooh.
So we're done.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, boom.
All right, bolts that hold it together. All right. I'll make sure they're in there just to line it up. I don't run them down, but I do leave them in there. Or I do run them down, I just don't torque them down, okay?
Oh.
Okay, so. And there's no seal on it, remember?
Yeah.
Right? So. Okay, so. Now. Alright, so the pump is in there. I can go through the back tail housing section. Okay. And I can see my bolts up in there. Okay, got one of them. Alright. I don't have to do all of them. I could do all of them, but I just want to get that pump together centered, okay?
Okay.
Do that one. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and I'll do 4 of them just to be nice. Okay. Alright, so now we can pull the pump out and we'll do the rest.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just use the case to line it up, and then you torque enough bolts to keep it straight while you take it back out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm learning.
I have these bolts soaking in brake clean, and it's helping get the silicone off of them. So we'll have to get all the silicone off of them, and then we'll put the new O-rings on them. Okay, so now we'll torque all of our bolts down.
Oh, here, you want me to hold it?
2, 3. Okay, that's all of them, right?
I think so.
Okay, so that's how I line my 2 pump halves up. Now we're done with this until we put new Teflon seals on it, okay? And then we'll put a new front seal on the front. But for now, we can set it off to the side.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And we did the pump first because we wouldn't have been able to go through here afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
There would have been some stuff in the way.
Yeah. And if you have they make a special tool too for that, to line that pump up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But of course, I don't have it.
Yeah.
But I did buy a special tool this week
Ooh.
for this transmission. So.
Very fancy.
Yep. So first piece
Okay.
is the last piece that we took out of it.
Oh yeah.
Right? So basically we're just going to do the reverse of what we did when we took it apart. This piston has 3 seals on it. Like I said, I left all the seals and everything until we go to assemble it. That's how I like to do it, just so I don't forget something.
Yeah.
Okay? And you can tell, like when you touch these,
Yeah.
it feels
It's not rubber anymore.
old and brittle, and that's the problem. These things get a little dry and they lose their seal, and then they're not applying the clutch as hard as they're supposed to. So. As I do each piece, I'm gonna keep my parts out here for them, you know,
Yeah.
just so I know what I did, what I'm working on.
Yep.
Just one thing at a time, not 5 things at a time. All right, so now we got to go to our new parts and find those seals, okay? So there's that one, right?
Okay.
Okay. And that would be that one.
Okay.
Right? And that one. Okay?
Sweet.
All right. So set that there. Set these down there in our used seal collection.
Yeah.
Okay. So these don't have like a lip on them. They're just flat.
Doesn't have
So-
a bevel or anything.
Yep. But you got to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
All right. Don't stretch them, you know, putting them together.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to have to use our special tool.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
All right. I engineered this special tool, especially for doing transmissions. Okay.
This is pretty sweet.
Yeah. I tried to get a patent on it, and they said that somebody else had already done a 2x10 with a hole built in it.
Huh.
So,
Yeah.
no luck at the patent office on that one. Okay.
Okay.
So, lube up our seal. Give it some oil down there. Make sure you got oil on all your seal surfaces. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. All right. This seal, the seal goes in one spot, okay, because of the parking paw.
Okay.
Okay, so right there. Come on, where you at? There we go.
Yeah.
Just needed a couple taps.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little persuasion.
Yep. All right. So now we're gonna put some new parts in.
Ooh. Glove number 4. 5?
7.
7, man.
7. Okay, so I ruined the one that we took out, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So I got a new one, General Motors part. You
Yep.
can get every part for this transmission,
Yeah.
any little part. Put some bolts on the bottom of the fan so I don't have to worry about the surface of the valve body hitting that, okay?
Good idea.
Instead of taking the fan off 10,000 times. One of the best things about working on a car,
Uh-huh.
buying new tools.
Yeah.
Went ahead and bought a tool for removing these and installing them. Okay.
Okay.
So this piece ends up going down here, all right? And it's held in with a snap ring, but you got to push it in with some kind of a tool in order to do it. And this is the one. Center that thing. All right, so we got that pushed down, okay?
Sweet.
So we can get the snap ring in it. So, easiest thing to do is probably going to be to use my special tool,
Ooh, yeah.
right? See if it's got any kind of weird lip on it. Seems the same on both sides, right?
Seems like it.
Okay. Alright, now. Hold it into one side and try to walk it around. Somebody who does transmissions is just laughing at me right now.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Okay? Got it, right?
Yep.
Alright, so take it off the special tool. Alright, so this is probably a pretty good investment.
Yeah.
We're going to use it on the other clutches also, so.
Oh, sweet.
Alright. So, here we go.
Here we go.
The next piece. Okay, so we're going to keep it all in order. Right?
Okay.
If we keep everything in order, that way we can't screw it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this piece goes in next.
Ripley, go somewhere. Come on. Come on. Go somewhere. It's poisonous. Oh my goodness. Trying to keep you safe, Ripley.
Take that needle bearing, I'm gonna dip it in my oil that my clutches are soaking in. Just add a little bit of oil. Okay? And that's your, those are the gears for your parking fog, okay? See how, that's when your car's in park. Alright, so the next piece that goes into it, okay? This piece drops down. It's got a little bearing in it, okay? No bearing there. So, clean this off, we'll set it in there. Make sure everything's lubed up real good. It's got a thrust bearing in there. Okay. Look good?
Sweet.
All right. So let's get the first clutch put in it, okay? I took it out of the transmission and I just laid it in my cart, upside down basically, you know, so I didn't lose place with it. So in order to keep everything in order, I'll lay it here in my cart. First one that'll go in there, it's the spring or wave clutch, right?
Yeah, wave plate.
It's wavy. It only has, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 things. 5 little nubs, right? Okay, so that's the first one.
Okay.
Alright, we do it like this. And then it goes against a steel plate. Okay?
Okay.
And that one, of course. Then a friction one. Steel. Friction, steel. Friction, steel, and a friction disc. Then that's the other one. Make sure, take a good look at this part. I already cleaned this thing, and I had it soaking in my oil already, okay? Because it's got a one-way clutch in there, too.
Oh, I see.
It's a pretty major part. So this is what we got. I've got these soaking. I've got all 10 of these soaking. Okay, so these are the old ones. We don't need them.
Wanted to know what order they go in?
Yep. It starts with that one and then a metal one, so then it just alternates. So we know that. Okay. So like I said, the first one's the wave one. The original ones have a little notch right there. Okay?
Okay.
Goes to the left when you're looking at it, when you put it in the transmission. Okay, so that kind of helps you, and it goes straight down. Okay?
Okay.
The aftermarket ones do not have that little notch. Okay?
Oh.
So you have to figure it out on your own, but
Yeah, it's the one that lines up with a...
yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got a little notch right there. It's got a little bit of a distance between those two teeth.
Ooh, yeah.
This one doesn't if you flip it over that way. So it goes in this way, and this one here would be the one with a notch on it if it was the original equipment ones. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, but it only goes in one way, so but that helps you figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's why it's good to keep the old parts until you got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So a friction disc, and then now a steel disc. Okay, another friction one. Make sure you soak these things. Okay.
And the friction discs they're all the same. They just fit into all those little grooves around the center there.
Yes, they do.
Cool.
Okay, and the last friction disc. Alright. So, now this piece.
Oh yeah.
Piece that nobody knows what it does.
It's the thingy.
Sits right there. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody will let us know what it does.
Yeah.
Alright. And so this thing. There it goes. Alright, so I had to tap it down a little bit. Because I couldn't feel the groove for the snap ring that goes all the way around the edge.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Alright, so now we got a snap ring. And it goes on wonder if that thing has something to do with where the snap ring's placed. I bet it does. See? Because it wouldn't go past that. So
Yeah.
the snap ring has to stay in that spot. Okay, so that first set of clutches is in there. Alright?
Cool.
And it's the forward reverse clutch, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
low reverse?
Yeah, low reverse.
I think so.
That's right. You think anybody's ever woke up in the morning and said, hey, I can't wait to put that transmission together? So this was the next piece of my bench. It's got a bushing in it. Looks really good still.
Okay.
And then, so I gave it a shot of transmission fluid. And it goes in there. All right.
Sweet.
Okay. So the next piece that I took out, it lays on top of that.
Ooh, yeah. This
Little plastic washer.
Okay.
All right. And you can see the little teeth that it fit. These little teeth fit in. So it basically only goes in one way. All right.
Okay.
Sets right in there.
Sweet.
Okay. Give it little squirts. Okay. So this piece, the sun carrier.
Sun
Right.
gear? Or some, I don't know.
It's a sun something.
Yeah, it's something.
Somebody told me that these are hardened now, hardened steel.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think PJ told us that.
I thought they were because I hadn't seen them break in a while.
Yeah.
Because we used to have trucks come in and they wouldn't move and we'd tear them apart and find that broken. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is the end that rides on that plastic washer that we just put down. Okay.
Okay. I see.
Right?
Cool.
Okay, so the next piece that I took out. Okay, I know it's a planetary gear set. All right, and I did look at it already. It's in great shape. So, got a needle bearing in there. Make sure it's lubed good. This thing, I'm gonna dip it in my oil bucket. Okay. Put it together and make sure it's got a good supply of oil to begin with.
Yeah.
And it's got a needle bearing down in there.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to make sure that's lubricated. Okay.
Okay.
Is that enough, you think? This needle bearing rides right there. You can kind of tell how it goes. It's not gonna, if you put it in there backwards, this lip would be pushing against the sun gear there. It would not work that way, so I'm gonna dip it in oil.
It's quite a bucket you got there.
Oh yeah, thank you. Got it from Menards.
Yeah, yeah. Is that a sponsor?
No, we don't have sponsors.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, don't forget your...
Oop. Yep, don't forget that. I guess it goes on the lip side going towards the planetary gear set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we've got to put an output shaft in there. Okay.
Okay.
So take it off the special tool. Already cleaned my output shaft off. Make sure blow the holes out. So when you clean it out, kind of clean it out like a crankshaft. But,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And lubed it up. You holding that side?
Yep. There.
Okay. Make it?
think so.
Alright, let's see if I can get this snap ring in there. Okay.
Very nice.
Make sure it's in there all the way. We're good?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Perfect. Alright, so back onto the special tool. The spring goes on a lot easier than it comes off.
Yeah.
Alright, so this clutch, we're done with that. That's the old steels and frictions for that clutch, okay?
Alright.
So get them out of our way. Okay. Alright, so the next piece that is going in there, I don't know, should we do this one or that one?
Let's do this one.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. This will give us an opportunity to use our new tool.
Ooh.
Okay? So, this clutch held together with a snap ring. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to lay it out in order, okay?
Okay.
Just like I did the other one. That's why I do one clutch at a time, so I don't have 500 parts strung all over the place. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that one. Ooh, that clutch has been used. That. Okay, and this one's like, it's wave
Oh yeah, it's kind of
clutch, you know.
cone shaped or something.
Yeah, so it's the one that goes up against the piston. It's one of those things again where it doesn't really look like a piston,
Yeah.
but it is. So, and we can use our new tool, right?
Ooh, there you go. Oh, I see. That's what we're gonna say.
Right there. See, tub of towels, they're useful for a lot of different things.
Yeah. Big fan of the tub and the towels.
Still not sponsored.
Still not a sponsor.
As many as I buy, I should be part owner. Alright, so there you have it, okay?
Okay.
Another piston. This piston has got lip seals on it, so we're going to get to use a lip seal installer. Again, take a good look at it. Look at the bushings. Everything on this thing looks really nice. Okay. We'll clean it off. We'll pull these two seals off. Okay. Come on. Come on now.
Come on now.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So there you go. And the lip seals point that way, okay, towards that drum.
Okay.
Alright. So let's clean it off. Get rid of that for now. Special tool part number. Alright, so we need the steels, okay, out of our kit.
Okay.
So I already have the clutches soaking, so they're in the bucket. So we need 5 of those, right? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 4. 4 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
It's like a big swoosh. There you go.
Okay. So that looks right.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So 4 new ones there. Seals, set them off to the side. And we'll put Cool.
Sweet.
Okay. Alright, so lip seals. Okay, the lip faces towards the drum. Okay. It pushes this way towards you. So it makes sense that the lip would point towards the drum, alright?
Okay.
And oh, yeah, it helps if you put it in the right spot. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Right? So you're going to have a problem trying to get a lip seal to go in there because it's
Pushing
out, right?
the opposite direction, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it won't just slip in there. All right. So just move it up. And this is one type of lip seal installer. It's a piece of stainless steel wire smashed into like a brake line, basically.
Yeah.
I bought that Amazon.
Okay.
Okay. If you're going to try to use one of these, buy 4 or 5 of them because this bends, and I don't have much luck with them. But that's what I used prior to finding this, the Lip Wizard.
Lip Wizard.
Okay. And I don't just buy one of them. I bought a package of 3 of them. Used to buy them on Amazon too, but they're not available. So I bought them directly from the manufacturer. But I have 3 of them because I have worn them out. Basically, because it's a lip seal, it's pointing out against the bore that is going into. So you have to kind of curl that lip into the bore on both of these. Okay, and we'll do the center one first, and drop it down against the outer seal, and then we'll do the outer seal. Okay.
Okay.
So, and you have to have some patience. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that takes practice.
Yeah, it doesn't just happen. You have to do it and be careful because you can damage the seal. Yeah. And especially with these I have ruined the seal putting them in before. And I had to buy another one, and, but the Lip Wizard, it kind of just goes in and you can just kind of roll it around, and you're not going to give the piston a bunch of pressure. Okay, you do have to push down on it, but it's not like you're trying to force it in.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it might be on the center one already, but I can tell by putting the wizard down around that one, and it's up against the outer bore. Okay. So I'm going to take and put it in and slowly rotate it around. It just dropped down on one side there. I think I got this one little edge that's not going in. Okay. A little lubricant. Never hurts. Probably the hardest part of doing one of these. Snap ring's a problem on the output shaft. Trying to get to that one.
It's little things that'll get you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just as simple as like just being in a different spot,
Yeah.
Turning it and pushing on it in a different direction. See, with that thing, I can tell where I have the lip in.
Stop it. Juice.
Okay. There it goes.
Sweet.
See, I didn't get mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I was a little mad.
Oh. Juice is mad. Where's your ball? Get your ball. Look at the mess you made. Juice. Yeah.
So, Lip Wizard. Okay?
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's simple,
Yep. I've also used these to do Teflon seals. Talk about that when we get to that part.
Sweet.
Okay. Alright, so now we can put our clutch back together. So, do you remember if this was up or down?
I don't remember.
To me, it looks like if you look at the thing, you can see on the outside edge, the wear.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would have to be on the inside edge. Okay? Because if you put it like that,
then that's pushing against. Yeah, because otherwise it would be pushing the teeth. All the pressure would be on the teeth of the thing, so that wouldn't be.
Yeah. Okay, so these all go in.
Do they go in a certain with those little?
Nope. I suppose if you wanted to, you could stagger those, right?
I don't know.
So there you have it. Line all your friction disc clutches up a little bit. The teeth there, it'll make them slip into the clutch a lot easier.
Okay.
So we gotta get the spring back out, all right? So it'll give us an opportunity to use our special tool again.
Yay!
I thought you'd go through the whole video without saying yay.
Oh no.
Be a lot of disappointed people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta get my other special tool out.
Oh yes.
Do that.
Thousands of uses. We mean it. Yay. Got another one in.
And this is the reverse, right? Reverse clutch drum.
I think so.
Alright, so like I said, line up your little teeth on your clutch. You can go in there and measure your clearance too there if you want, but they only give you 5 steel plates and 5 friction discs, so
Yeah.
all of them that I've put together, they've always been great. And if you wanted, you could apply air pressure to that and make sure your clutch applies. But so let's set that one off to the side then. It's done. So now we've got the major one to do. Okay.
Okay.
Keep that in order,
Yeah.
right?
That was that one.
Right. Now I gotta figure out a special tool for this thing. Alright. So next one. And this one's got a lot of pieces in it.
Yeah.
Alright.
This
So
one looks scary.
where's the end of the snap ring at? Do you see it? There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to start laying things out again. The way they come out. Got to reuse that. Friction disc. This is all kind of common sense, I guess, how they go in there, but still I'm not going to take any chances and not just lay it out. Okay?
Yeah.
So big thick one in the bottom, it's laying that direction, so I'm going to lay it in my cart in that direction.
Okay.
Okay. This is a 3/4, right? 3rd and 4th gear?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. It's the one that likes to go out. I know that. Snap ring.
You just keep that together for now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Some of it didn't come with it, like these clutches. So.
Okay, so then they go underneath those.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. And there's even more of them down there.
Great.
Okay. So that goes under it. that one.
Ooh, that's a little needle bearing right on the end.
That one.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the end of those clutches. So I'm going to stack them like that. Keep track of them.
Okay.
Little needle bearing on the end of the clutch, right there.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm going to start a new stack. And now there's another piston that we got to get out of there. And so how are we going to do that when there's nothing to put your tool through? So on this drum, same thing as the other ones. It's got a spring down here in the center that you have to compress to get the snap ring off. Okay.
Okay.
So I devised this contraption because I didn't have a special tool to do it. In the past, I just put it in the shop press.
Yeah.
But the press is a little overkill, so I did it this way for video sake, right?
Yeah.
So I should probably just buy the correct tool for this also. Okay?
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Yeah. So I got to get in there with tools somehow because my contraption is taking up all the space.
Yeah.
Come on. There you go. Alright, I'll be buying that tool. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
There's two pistons in here actually. These are the bonded pistons. If you order the kit that I did, it comes with bonded pistons, but otherwise you might have to buy the bonded pistons separately.
Oh.
Okay. Now there's another piston down here. We got to get it up. And I think you have to apply air to do it. That's how. Okay.
Okay.
So, let's try to get that in order. And that's it. That's the last piece, okay? There's nothing else in there. Another bonded piston. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So, that goes in there. This piece comes out. Okay? Comes with the new one in the kit.
Okay.
I don't know what it does, but that's where it goes. Okay?
Seal something.
Yep. Alright, so now we can clean this thing. And then we'll start putting it back together, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I have had to replace these also. Where the clutch rides on this here, I've had them to where they were worn so bad that I had to replace this whole drum. Okay, so bonded pistons, there's 3 of them. Do not rebuild one of these and not replace these. These are the ones that I've seen have the most trouble with, okay?
Alright.
Want to grab me the new ones and I'll...
There you go.
Oil her up in there. There's that one in. Oh, this goes next. Okay.
Okay.
This I cleaned off already. It goes down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. The little things line up with the. Ooh, that's a lip seal.
Is that a lip seal?
Is it a lip seal?
Ooh, that one is on the outside.
Forgot about that. this lip seal, put it together before you set that bottom piece in there. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So, and then, yeah, those things line up with the little,
Basket thing, the
yeah,
carrier deal.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got to try to get our spring back on.
Wow, that went on a lot easier than it came off.
Yep, on's easier. Okay. Undo our special tool. Alright, I need that new little rubber thing that's in the kit over there.
Yeah. That one?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Then this was on there, right?
Yep.
Just dip it in oil. Transmission fluid. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so we pulled this clutch out. Okay.
Okay.
Kept everything in order. Set that there. So that stack is the order that they came out in, okay?
Okay.
That was the top, bottom. So we're gonna put it back together, same order. Look that baby over. It's got bushings in it. Just check it all out. Looks good. We'll clean it and then throw it in. That's the first ones, right?
Okay.
How many of them are there? There's 1, 2.
That one's thicker, right?
Okay. Yep. So we just have these 2, and then we'll reuse this one. How do these go? Okay, there's 1.
Okay.
Let's get our clutches out. So the smaller ones, these 2. We just put this one in, or is that right?
Yeah.
Set that one off. Put this one in. Okay.
Okay.
So the next steel one. Okay.
Okay.
So that'll be that one.
All right.
And let's put this clutch in. That'll be that one.
Okay.
Then after that, this thicker one. And it would go in that direction. Correct?
Yeah.
Let's use this to line those clutches up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So this one is a wavy. So we'll reuse this one.
Okay.
Alright, so let's put it in. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the steel. Right there. Then a friction. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do a steel. Okay, and a friction. Another steel. The friction. Another steel one. Friction. friction. So before you put that last piece down, I put the clutch in, or this piece in, okay? And you wiggle it and gently turn it. It'll slip through those clutches. Or you could do it this way. That's what I'll do. Leave the bottom two in there because they're smaller. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go.
Get it in there. Then put these in there.
Gravity helping.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now this piece. Okay, the snap ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so we know we got those taken care of. Alrighty. Shortest joke in history, you know what it is?
What?
A baby seal walks into a club.
Damn.
What?
Poor baby seals. They're underage.
Alright, no more joking around, okay?
Oh, okay.
Let's get this thing put together so we can do nothing.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
so next clutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how many do we have out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Let's just go in order what we took it out in, alright?
Okay.
So this is our piece that we reuse, and that's the way it went in, so let's start with it. You see how that works? Those little fingers in there, they apply that clutch by pushing on those.
Huh.
Okay, so that's how they get two separate clutches there in that whole thing. Pretty cool, I think.
Sweet.
Next in line then was a friction. Okay,
Okay.
I'm just gonna make a stack of them right there. So a friction disc right there.
Okay.
Then a steel. So we'll use a steel. Right there. And a friction. For the next few, it's just kind of common sense.
Yeah.
You know, steel. Friction. Steel. Friction. And this one.
Yep.
Okay.
The
Good with you?
snap ring is,
What about?
the groove for it is way down. Is that normal? To be that much travel in it?
I don't think so. Wonder if you put another steel in would make it extra.
Yeah.
Better talk about that, I guess.
Maybe.
You know. All right. So this transmission or this rebuild kit came with 2 extra clutches.
Mm-hmm.
So the steels are thicker on this one.
On the
On
original?
the original ones that I took out.
Okay.
So when I go to put this in, then I have 2 more clutches. I got 1 more steel and 1 more friction disc in there, okay?
Okay.
And they're thinner. The steels are thinner, so so you gotta check your clearance then, your clutch, 3 or 4 clutch clearance, I guess. And the minimum is 35, and that's 35 thousandths right there.
Okay.
Okay. It's 15 plus 20 doubled up. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and maximum is what, 80?
083, I think.
Yeah.
So.
083, 83 thousandths. So, it's the way it feels there. I know it's not 83 thousandths, but it is more than the minimum.
Yep.
Okay. So this one has basically one extra steel and one extra friction.
Yep. But as long as it takes up the right amount of space.
Yep. And when you look it up, it's a different. What was it? Vehicle specific.
Yeah, model dependent or whatever they call it.
So they put those kits together to do the best that they can.
Yeah.
Right.
Cover all the vehicles we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we're done with clutches.
Yay.
And I'd definitely make sure you measure that. Okay. Because the 3/4 clutches burn up all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So now Teflon. All right. This thing has Teflon seals right there. 4 of them. See them? See them?
I see them.
Right there.
Yes.
All right. We're going to put new Teflon seals on it. And we're also going to put new Teflon seals on the pump. All right. So this is a case where I actually do have a special tool. And if you've never done the Teflon seals before, the tools aren't that expensive for doing them, okay? You might want to invest in them. There are other ways to do it without the tool, and I'll talk about that while I do it. So, first things we got to do is we got to take the old ones off, because the new ones are never going to go on with the old ones still there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you take them off like I do, you can't reuse them.
No.
Okay.
A week.
Yeah, when I first started doing these, I would buy a rebuild kit, and then I'd also buy an extra bag of Teflon seals. When these things first came out, they just had a slice in them. They would just slip on there, no problem. I don't see the sense in rebuilding one of these transmissions too, not replacing those. I bet a lot of people don't, but I mean, what they do is pretty important. All these clutches get engaged by the holes that are in these, so if it's not sealed between the two of them, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do the first one with my trick. Okay, this is why I've bought a few of these. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I've done this before when I didn't have the special tool. I took a lip wizard and I've run it all the way down past. It doesn't work to try to line it up. What I do is I just go past the O-ring where it sits.
Okay.
Okay. And put the clamp on it for now. Right?
Okay.
Okay, take my new O-ring, lube it up, take my installer tool if you have one. If you don't, you just need to spread it out just a little bit, okay? I'm just forcing it to get bigger, and you don't want to roll it over.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that's what forces me to buy new ones. It's because I roll them over. And then I have to buy them again. Yeah, I've done this, the first time I ever did this, I did it with a 2-liter bottle.
Yeah.
Soda.
Diet Coke bottle.
Yep. The ones that don't have any texture to them, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you carefully walk it down without rolling it. then I lift it up into its spot. Okay, and it's stretched out a bunch. Okay, in order to do that, so then what you got to do is you got to start resizing it basically, and you just carefully start smushing it back together basically. Okay, and that's the great thing about Teflon, is it wants to get its form back. Okay,
Yeah.
so and then we're going to use a resizer on it, but if you don't have a resizer, I'll show you how to do that.
Okey-doke.
And this is a resizer. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
it slips over it, and once you get it somewhat close to where it's compressed and going to stay in that groove, you resize it.
Yeah. It's just got a taper on the inside.
Yep. So,
No, it doesn't
Okay.
help when it's cold outside.
nope. Yeah, the warmer it is, the better.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll leave that alone for now, and now we'll use the special tool. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So on this one, the special tool, it runs it right down to that groove. All right. So take our next one. Okay, pull it off. See, look how big that thing is,
Yeah.
you know, now. But so that's where you just gently start to give it its shape back. Same thing, don't roll it over. Don't pinch it.
Gently massage it.
That's right. All right,
Okay.
let's do the other ones. Leave it alone. It'll take its shape back a little bit while it's just sitting there. Okay. Next one. Okay. See why I bought the special tool?
Yeah.
It does help. Okay. My hand's cramping up. I ought to have you do this. You want to do it? While I take a break? We got to get them down to where they are at least in the groove.
Okay.
Okay? Because if you try to run the resizer over them,
They'll just flip over and...
yeah, it just rolls them off their thing. So. Oh, I got that one. See, so it doesn't have to be too close. You know, I didn't have that one very good, but if you just hold them and kind of,
Yeah, kind of pinch
pinch
them
'em?
back together.
yep.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you do. You just kind of wiggle it around until you get them all.
Alright.
I mean, you passed two.
Yeah, I think I got two for sure. Okay.
Got them all?
I think so.
It
Everything's-
stops.
Yeah,
There's a
it
spot where it hits.
seems
and
like it
that's
just stopped there, but it turns smooth like everything's in there.
Right. All right. So you just leave the sizer on it.
Okay.
And then I'll set that off to the side, and then we'll do the ones on the pump. Oh, special tool, huh?
Special tool alert. Okay.
I'm going to move your hose clamp collection.
Okay.
Alright, now's the critical part. You gotta roll it down, or not roll it down, push it down without rolling it. Very nervous.
Huh?
Very nervous.
You're very nervous?
But I am, because those seals are $60 a piece.
They are not.
Sure they are. That's what we tell the customers.
Oh, those are pricey.
Yeah, expensive.
Come on.
Just about got it.
There. Okay. Cleaned out my stuff. Ah!
It really doesn't matter where you set that thing, because it doesn't.
Yeah, it just goes all the way, I guess.
See, that one's already trying to
Yeah.
compress back. Okay. So I just leave that one alone. Do the other one.
For now.
Yeah. And by the time you come back, it might be pulling itself back together just a little bit, and you don't have to do so much work. You could do a time lapse on this one, maybe.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think people want to just sit and watch this?
They watch the rest of our drivel.
I guess. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, talking to it is definitely beneficial.
Yeah.
It does help.
You have to encourage it.
Yeah.
Tell it it's doing a great job.
I watch videos of this being done by guys that do transmissions, and they do all these in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Make you never want to touch another transmission. Okay.
Did that one shrink back? Yeah, on its own?
A little bit.
Yep.
It's still way out there.
The resizer on this one works a lot better because it's got a bigger taper.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
if you massage that top one back in a little bit, you'll probably be alright. First time I ever saw Teflon seals, rack and pinion steering when that came out.
Oh, yeah.
And we would take it apart, and I would see that it had those seals that were one piece in a groove like that. And
Yeah.
I thought, how in the world did they do that? How did they get them on there?
Yeah.
And then it turns out it's something simple. Stretch them over and size them back.
Yeah. I'm going to try it.
Go for it. Makes me think that something is eating its way into the shop.
Yeah.
Maybe it's those peacocks. Think it went? You'd have to be over them by now. Either you ruined one or you're over it.
I'm worried that I ruined the second one.
Okay.
I didn't, though.
Alright, get your thing back on there.
It's already much easier.
Just go. Dook.
No.
There you go.
There it goes. Yep. And then you're going to feel it's not bound up.
Yep.
Yay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so you just leave it on there for now.
Okay.
All right. So set the front pump off.
Okay. All right. So easiest seal yet.
Yep, pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna do as much as we can while the bearings or the Teflon seals are sizing.
Yep.
Okay. So just press that into place. All right. So just a recap. If I didn't have a resizer, the first times I did that, I took those things and I wrapped them with Teflon tape.
Okay.
I did a thing of Teflon tape around them. Teflon, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So it wouldn't hurt them. And then I put a 2-liter plastic bottle, cut to shape.
Yeah.
Or, you know, cut to size. I didn't wrap the whole thing around it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I hose clamped it for a while, and that did it.
And that holds it tight.
Basically, did the same thing that this is doing by resizing them.
Sweet.
Okay. And then they get warmed up and they expand, and so it's not that daunting or that difficult. Okay. So what we got to do now is we got to put this over that. Okay. So we're gonna have to take the resizer off, and we want to do it fairly quickly. I think this goes back on after I put that drum on, but it needs these. It's got a thrust washer down here. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's the direction that it sits. The lip faces up. Okay.
Okay.
And then this is a washer that, if you read on it somewhere, it is 69.
69.
Yeah. So 69/100ths of an inch.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So if you rebuild one of these and you replace one of the any piece that would change its end clearance,
Oh yeah.
like a bearing or anything along the lines of something that would take up space between the tail shaft and the input shaft,
Yeah.
then you would have to, well, we're going to check the end bearing clearance anyway, but we haven't changed any of those pieces yet.
Yeah.
So it's going to be okay as long as we have it assembled correctly.
Yeah.
But we're still going to check it. But if you did replace one of those parts, then you have to do that, and you might have to get a different size washer.
Yep.
All right?
Thrust washer, I think is what
Thrust
they call
washer. Well, no, it's not a thrust washer. It's a selector washer. It's the thrust washer is underneath it,
it. Oh, that's right.
and then it has the selective different size washer on top of it. Okay?
Okay.
So, see how that fits? Still, see how nice those look? Okay?
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, so put our drum over it. And then this drum, I already did it once. It's lined up pretty good, but you just have to set it on. And get it to drop through all those clutches. Okay? You can kind of feel when it's just right. The pump that goes over it has a pretty good chamfer, so hopefully it'll be alright. So we'll try to put it together pretty quick.
Okay.
Alright, so okay. Yeah, and you know if you have it down far enough because it drops below where the pump is. Okay?
Oh yeah.
So, alright. Our band. I looked it over. It looks just like the one that we took out of it. Push it off to the side. Okay? Forcefully.
Forcefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And then we've got a pin. You line it up.
Very slippery. There we go.
There we got it. Alright, so we got that. It's sitting below the pump surface.
Yep.
Right? Okay. This washer, of course.
Yep.
Got to be on there. That washer sticks into these pins. Okay.
Okay.
So take the resizer off. There you go. Try to put it back on for now.
Okay.
Now we need our new gasket, our pump to case gasket.
Oh.
Okay, so over there we need a new seal for that, and there's a screen that goes in this hole.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little white screen.
Here's the screen.
Okay.
And then that one?
Yep.
Alright.
And then there's a gasket that looks just like that goes on the new screen.
Okay.
Okay, this is a seal for the filter. Alright, I just take a socket that's a little bigger than that one. Okay, so that's that.
Okay.
Okay, so alright, so we got our new seal for the filter here, right?
Okay.
Got our new screen in there. Remember when we first started, we aligned this thing,
Yep.
right? We already torqued it. So right now, it is ready to go in there.
Okay.
Okay. So lube the seal up. And I'm going to take the pump and actually just dunk it in our oil.
Okay.
Your filter. It goes straight down towards the valve body. Alright.
Okay.
So when I set it in there, I know that it'll be just like that. Okay.
Okay.
With the pump straight down.
Straight down.
Okay.
Okay.
And make sure that's lined up. So by doing that, we are guaranteeing that we're going to have some oil in there,
Yep.
right? So I'm going to take the sizer off of it real quick, you know,
Okay.
and then we're going to go ahead and set it on there. And this is where we need it to drop down over the Teflon seals, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to tighten these bolts down. I'm just going to make sure they keep the gasket in its spot, because they also need new seals put on it. So it's not going over.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Did I ruin it?
Yeah, that one's messed up.
So if you follow our channel at all, you know that when something bad happens, I love to just turn it around and blame it on Emily.
Yeah.
It's really not her fault, but it makes me feel better. So the Teflon seal, this one here, it is not resized very well. And I thought I had new ones, but these are split seals, okay?
Yeah.
And I will not use those. So we will have to get some new ones, and they don't have them in town. So right now we are just waiting on the mail to deliver them.
Yes.
Okay?
And speaking of waiting on the mail, we got some mail this week that is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. Our friends Minnesota's Rust sent us some stickers this week, which is super cool. I'm going to add it to our post of shame. So they are another YouTube channel. They are 3 generations of car guys doing car stuff in the cold in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. If you guys have a YouTube channel that you guys follow and that you appreciate what they do, make sure to support them. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really does help us out as creators on YouTube to grow our channels, and it encourages us to bring you more content if we know somebody out there is enjoying it. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, share button, all of it. We appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for all of your support, and we will catch you next time.
Juice, don't do that. Be nice. Be nice. Right?